If you had a friend that betrayed you because of a girl, you must have the same attitude that you put girls on a pedestal. If you had a friend that snaked you for money, you must have the same mindset that you put money on a pedestal. Before I tell you how to find good friends, first of all, I need you to honestly ask yourself this question. Are you a good friend to yourself? And what I mean by that is this. Do you snake yourself? Do you betray yourself? Do you lie to yourself? Do you compromise yourself for money? Do you degrade yourself for a woman? See, these are all the attributes we're searching for in friends when we're trying to make friends. But the thing is, if you don't uphold those standards to yourself, then how do you expect to have great friends? How do you expect to have friends that won't snake you, that won't betray you, if you're betraying yourself every day? Do you show self love to yourself? If you want your friends to love you and you don't love yourself, how do you expect them to love you? See, this world is a reflection of our thoughts, is a reflection of our actions. That's what we attract, right? So in the past, if you had a friend that snaked you, you must have had snake qualities within you. If you had a friend that was lying to you must have been lying to yourself. If you had a friend that betrayed you because of a girl, you must have the same attitude that you put girls on a pedestal. If you had a friend that snaked you for money, you must have the same mindset that you put money on a pedestal. You understand where I'm going with this? You understand where I'm coming from? See, the thing is, in order for you to have great friends, you have to have standards for your own self. So, what will happen is when you meet people, you will communicate those things to people. And straight away, what will happen is when you communicate these qualities to people, they subconsciously are going to realize they're going to realize I want to be friends with this guy or I can't be friends with this guy because he's going to find out that I am a snake. You understand what I mean? I told you in my previous video, try your best in life to live black and white. Do not live in gray areas. I know life in certain aspects in life, in certain situations, it is gray. But try to live life as much as possible black and white. Why? Because that gives you an opportunity to make people choose if they want to be with you or not. It gives people the opportunity to know whether they want to be on your team or not. Because if you tell people I hate oranges, but I like apples, the people that like apples are going to like you. The people that hate oranges are going to hate you. So that means your friends are going to be the people who like apples. You understand what I mean? There's no in between here. So the chances of people snaking you that like apples is very slim. You understand? With the people that like oranges, they're more likely to snake you or to do something wrong to you because you guys don't view things the same way. You don't like the same thing. So when it comes to friends, you have to operate in that same manner. You have to be brave enough, confident enough to when you meet people to tell them who you are because that's how you're going to find your tribe. That's how you're going to find the people that actually like you for who you are, right? You have to have certain criterias. For me, for example, is I will never be friends with a guy that puts women on a pedestal. Why? Because 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, when a situation comes, he will snake me to please that girl. I will never be friends with a guy that puts money on a pedestal because 9 times out of 10 or 10 times out of 10, when a situation arises with money, he's going to snake me for money. You understand what I mean? So you have to know your values. And you have to know if that person lives by those same values that you do. Then you can be friends. And also, you have to be reasonable. You can't expect everyone or all of your friends to ride and die for you. That's just not feasible because some of your friends want to have they want to have a family, or they just want to have a different career path. So it's not fair for you to think that they have to put their life on the line for you. For me personally, my criteria for my friends is I just want them to encourage me with my goals. That is it. Maybe I have one or two friends that they're ride or die. I know if we get in a fight, they're going to fight till the death with me. And I expect that from them, and they expect that from me. But my minimum criteria, if I have a friend, I just want him to help me to get to my goal. And by doing that, all he has to do is just encourage me. That is it. And they expect the same thing from me. That's all. See, you have to also be reasonable with what you expect from people. And also, when you're picking friends, be very fast to find out what is his intention. What does he want from life? That will help you to know exactly how you need to operate with this person. So let's say, for example, let's say I want to conquer the world, right? It's very hard for me to it's very hard for me to have conquer the world with someone that wants to have a family, because if you want to have a family, you have to diversify your time. You have to look after your kids. You have to look after your wife. So that friend can't really conquer the world with you. So his intentions is to have a family. So I have to be reasonable and know that, listen, this guy can't do certain things with me, or he can't go overboard with me, because his intentions is to grow a family. So find out what is the person's intention. So down the line you don't feel disheartened. Oh, like, oh, this person snaked me. I thought me and him were gonna do this. No, find out in the beginning what he wants from life. Like I said from the beginning, how you find friends is you have to be good to yourself first. Then you have to have certain criterias that you uphold for yourself. And then you make sure your friends uphold those criterias and live by those standards. And then you'll have great friends. It's as simple as that. The reason why you're having bad experiences with making friends is because you do not have standards for yourself. You do not show love for yourself. So how do you expect